Hello there, and welcome back to Corey Loses, where we are once again continuing our Revan's Revenge 0.3 preview playthrough as the Mandalorians. Between episodes, I have done a little bit more building up, as you can probably see. So we've got pretty heavily defended planets everywhere. Most of our slots are built up, so we have a lot of infrastructure. And we are probably going to be attacking south. So we're going to take these fancy new fleets that are full and built up, with all the patron units being somewhere in one of these fleets. And we're going to be going to Obraskai and Azure. So let's get you in there. Let's get you over here. Or we're not going to Obraskai and Azure. We're attacking from Obraskai to Onderon, and we're also going to Azure. But we got two pretty big ground forces. We should be able to cut off Onderon and Duxin, and then I don't know if we'll have enough time to get into Ambria as well. But if we do that, then that's another side of the galaxy that's just completely cut off. Because right now we've got it sectioned off up here, so they can't actually get out of this area. And then that'll mean if we get Ambria, that this is another section that's cut off. And then it'll just be this main section that we have to worry about. But compared to the prior Maldrude episode yesterday, I did fix the webcam, so you have the responsibility of looking at me now again. But I do have the light back there, which we'll talk about in a second, actually. Is this the way? We want to destroy the fighters as fast as possible. Spirit of Gargura, Mandalore the Arborist, Iron Hand of Mandalore, Cleanup Crew, Live Free Die Well, Bulbous One, Tempest, Shad Shandy, New Guy, Mythosaur, Run of the Guns, oops, Manda Moore, Cannon Modder, Roach's Revenge, Scorpion, Shearshoy, Gorvidal, Veggie Burger, you're welcome for the point defense. And finally, we have Cassis Fet's Picket Ship. So, yeah, this way, hopefully, if we jump in like this, we have... Oh, I need to give that just enough time. Okay. Which is, it's kind of dangerous, but we need to be able to destroy as many of the fighter bays as possible, as quickly as possible. I know I double ordered some of those, but if we can kill... Nope, never mind. We can kill the fighter bays, that would have been nice, but we can't. We can at least try to kill them before we get another salvo, or another round of bombers in. Or before they do, rather. But yeah, so that light, it may look like I have Epic Gamer lights on. Sadly, they are not Epic Gamer lights. Nothing against Epic Gamer lights, maybe someday. But that is a light for... if any of you were around at the time or remember last year, I was building terrariums, which I do want to get into again now that it's closing in on summer. But they weren't surviving particularly well. So I got some... Or I had the light from a prior bonsai attempt. But yeah, they weren't surviving particularly well. So those lights are to maybe help bring some life back to my terrariums. Eventually I'd like to do like an aquarium with maybe something alive in it, other than plants and a couple insects. Because it seems like it'd be cruel to do that to fish before I know if I can properly keep it alive. I had aquariums as a kid, but I'd be going a little bit more of the natural landscape and a bit more self-sufficient, potentially. But this is actually... we're doing okay. I guess that also makes it sound like I was running some kind of hydroponic drug ring down here. But I swear it was for terrariums. Nothing illegal. I'm not actually sure, like, you can probably see it, just small containers, so I think even if those were like weed or something, I think that would be legal here. Alright. Everyone else need to get over to the Golan. And this one, this is Spirit of Gargura. You can go away. Alright, the rest of you get up to the station. Do we have enough bombers left currently to do enough damage on that? I think we do. I think fighters and related things are probably really high up on the list for stuff I want to have sorted out better before doing another preview playthrough in Revan's Revenge. But, like, we're getting close to finishing both this and the Maldruid playthrough, so I do need to start thinking about that. Nope, keep going. Keep going. I don't like that. But yeah, because we're definitely going to be doing the Fall of the Republic story mission stuff in at least some form. But I'm probably not going to do patron units for that. So I do want to have something going on for patrons. It's been like 2 really long campaigns. I guess it's been like 2 months where both of these campaigns have been going on. So there hasn't been anything too fresh and exciting. So I want to make sure I can still keep giving the patrons something. But for now, I think Azure is ours. And while we are primarily going for the shipyard-based victory condition, I do want to keep expanding out in all the directions. There's not a ton of shipyards left, but I don't want to let them build up too big. Like, I don't want any more than Wividar, Cannon Modder, Mandamore, Veggie Burger, all dead. But we got some good kills off there. But yeah, I don't want them with any more than like 3 or 4 planets in a sector. So if I can take like Macam T and then Cormia or Malachor, Malachor won't be that exciting right now. Eventually it will have some story related stuff. But Veggie Burger, you can come back. Mandamore, you can come back. Koival Dar and Cannon Modder, you can come back. Alright. If we have Onderon and Duxin, then we're officially back to at least where we were initially. It does make it a bit easier as we go on here, even though it was really hard at the start, with how strong defenses are proportionally currently. Because we'll be able to build up some of the defenses and hold off any of the smaller fleets they can build. But this is Mandalorian's Bath Toy, I think it is. Yeah, Mandalore's Bath Toy, our second Candosi. Then Angry Earbud. Mandalore the Intern. Shrimp No Cocktail. Very Angry Caterpillar. Death's Boomstick. Miraculous Spectacular, which I think is an Oasis album. Ormine's Promise. Shrimp No Cocktail did not come in earlier, I don't think. Mandalore the something, I'm sorry. Beans. Unpronounceable. Verge of Theft, In Flagrante Delecto, This Is the Way, and the Princess Satine. Did not get mentioned in the Mandalorian. Kind of rude. Oh, shit. Alright, so we gotta try to blow through this, I think. Fighters. I mean, if I have to retreat, I will. But I would like to get through as much of this as we can. Alright, let's try to get you there. We're definitely getting away from some of the fighter alliance, but the fighters and bombers are the cleanest way for us to get through the stations right now, for sure. Bombers. I might need to just build some extra Shadlars to throw into these guys. Into some of these fleets.
Ready for orders. Hold on. Attack.
Roger. Order acknowledged. Fire at will.
Alright. Stay on the axe head, actually.
Firing turbo releases. Heavy cruiser standing by. Captain here.
Then let's get some more of you up there.
Heavy cruiser standing by.
We might actually be able to get through this without losing you.
Heavy cruiser standing by.
I'm just kind of curious how much time it'll take for us to get through the station. Like, maybe they'll retreat, but I'm not going to hold out hope for that.
They're on me. Ah! Heavy cruiser standing by. All guns fire. Firing turbo releases. Captain here. I got it.
Well, that's 2 of you left.
Ready for duty.
Devabs, get over on that. Where are the Vergipeers? At least they're doing all right against some of these bombers right now.
Heavy cruiser standing by. I'm in range. All guns fire. They're on me. Firing turbo releases. Dreadnought cruiser ready.
Maybe if we just go straight for it now. And I'm gonna hold you back
Captain here.
so that you're only getting hit by the hypervelocity gun.
Dreadnought cruiser I got one on me. Roger that. Targeting. Firing. We're starting our attack run. Can't shake 'em.
Well, we lost most of the engines. I should really
All guns fire.
take that and leave.
Confirmed. Closing on enemy.
That engine's at like 4%.
Dreadnought cruiser ready. Awaiting orders. Heavy cruiser standing by.
Calculating jump to light.
Oh no, they got the other engine. All right, we kind of just gotta go for it.
Dreadnought cruiser ready. Heavy cruiser standing by. I'm in range.
Well, we'll see how that goes.
Firing turbo releases. Fire for effect. Dreadnought cruiser ready. Right away. Heavy cruiser standing by.
We'll see if we can do it.
Fire.
That's not great.
Dreadnought cruiser.
All right, let's go in further.
Cruiser standing by. Captain here. Firing turbo releases. I copy. Locking on. Dreadnought cruiser ready. Heavy cruiser standing by.
You can back off.
Captain here. Dreadnought cruiser ready. Heavy
I'm not loving this. Oh, you gotta get those bombers.
here.
Can I pull that away?
Fire for
I don't think that's gonna make it.
fire. Firing turbo
Cannon firing.
That's rough.
standing by. Captain here. I'm in range.
I think we gotta just keep moving up.
Heavy cruiser standing by. Captain here.
But yeah, this is the stuff that's gonna make it easier for us to
Effect.
win defenses,
All guns.
but it makes it harder for us to
Heavy cruiser standing by. Captain
win
firing turbo releases. Dreadnought cruiser ready.
or take the planets.
Heavy cruiser standing by. Fire for effect. Captain here. Dreadnought cruiser ready.
Because the stations, I did drop the health, I think,
Cruiser standing by.
but it's very much not in line with the rest of the statting at the moment.
Turbo releases.
Well, let's see. Nope. That was more curiosity than thinking that would actually work. I think we can rebuild that fleet. Alright, Mandalore's bath toy. Get back in there. Oracular Spectacular. Mandalore the intern. Well, we'll save and then we'll get in. I think I do need the... Shit. Forgot to cancel a free trial, and then I was just informed that I had paid for it. That's how they get you, and I'm very disappointed. But we will have to put in some Shadlars, I think, is the lesson there.
On my way.
Alright, I think this is going to be one where having the aerial support to clear out this next landing zone is going to be pretty important. And I'll get some bikes as well.
Production halted.
Then maybe I'll send this fleet around
Lancet standing
to
by.
Onderon and Duxin.
Ready for orders.
So we'll keep the same
Engines activated. Receiving
the
orders.
same pair of fleets on the
The enemy is approaching.
north-south setup.
Ready.
Ready to receive orders.
Yes,
Once
sir.
that other one's rebuilt.
Affirmative.
Comlink active. Firing.
Roger. Reporting in.
You guys finish them off. Well, the other one's coming here.
Roger that.
Okay. I think we've got that pretty
Warm up.
securely locked down.
Orders.
Awaiting orders. Lancet targeting.
Copy. Moving out. Advancing.
We secure
Okay, you are not actually shooting them.
Moving out. Advancing.
And you're AI, right? Yes.
Moving.
Copy.
Unit destroyed.
Was that yes? I just said yes and didn't even look. Yeah, AI.
a landing zone.
Fire. I copy. Reporting.
Copy. As you wish.
Moving to
Reporting.
secondary position. Order acknowledged. All right, men, take cover.
We secured
Alright, we got it back. Let's send these infantry up that side.
Ready for command, sir.
You guys are a bit faster, so let's see if we can clear out anything else on the way there.
Assault in progress.
We got our bikes, I think, for the first time.
Adding to coordinates.
Oh, fuck.
Engaging enemy.
Get out of there.
Waiting your orders. Enemy sighted.
We secured
Order,
a
sir.
pad.
Reporting. Target confirmed.
Yes, Commander. Ready. Squadron moving out.
Awaiting orders.
Lancet standing by.
Alright, pull back a little bit. Let's get some more infantry in. Get some artillery.
Lost a middle pad.
Advancing.
Then I don't want to put in...
Reinforcements
Aerial artillery
cancelled.
reporting.
Ready. Yes, sir. Roger. Advance.
I don't want to put in the wheel tank until we're a bit closer.
Roger that.
We secured a middle pad.
Alright, stay back here. Well, we're not going to be able to get past that without the wheel tank, I don't think.
We lost a middle
Squad, move
pad.
out. Standing by.
At maximum unit capacity. Production halted.
A lot of their planets will be pretty built like this.
Squad, advance.
But yeah, space-wise, once we have more of the Shadlars, we'll have more bombers, and we'll be able to get through the stations. Because the stations are really the problem. Unit on unit, I think we're okay. But when it comes to stations, that's when we're going to be struggling.
Order acknowledged.
Like I was saying, that is what makes it easier for us to win right now, or to hold, but it is what makes it harder for us to take them. And I'm not sure if that'll be fixed for the next playthrough, but that'll be like having the first pass on stations, like new stations that are era appropriate. That'll be one of the things that is still being waited on for the release.
Activating.
Okay, we need to get that one.
Roger. All right, men, load your weapon. Complete. Reporting in.
Let's back that off
They are in my sights.
and see if we can get the turrets through there.
Attack. Artillery online.
Can you hit those turrets then?
Roger that. Form up.
Right, these don't...
We've secured
Ready for orders.
Those currently don't get healed. Alright, can you please destroy that?
Awaiting orders. Awaiting orders. Copy.
We're just holding on that side. You are going to be able to take out the walker, please? Yes? Yeah. And I'm going to get more...
unit capacity.
Those are the Neo Crusaders. Those are the Assault Neo Crusaders. Okay.
I copy. Open fire.
I'm still... It's going to be a while before I have all the specific types down
Attack
still.
that target. Order acknowledged.
Or which ones are specifically which.
Attacking target. Yes, Commander.
Okay.
Attack. Yes, Commander.
We can... I think we can get the infantry up to there, because that's going to be dead. Then I'll sell this, because we don't need that anymore.
Reporting.
I think I do want to get another one over here,
Area, sir. Heading out.
because that should give us the ability to bombing run into their base.
Ready.
And I'll pay the 100 credits to stay a bit safer on that.
Sir. Fallout troop.
Especially with where we are in our economy right now.
Construction complete.
Y-Wing Squadron reporting.
So I think we're relatively well off.
Time order. Copy.
Like, we gotta rebuild that one army. Or the one navy.
Reporting in. Ready. Scanning. Roger that.
Beyond that... Okay, that's not great. But they did make it. Sort of.
Let's move out.
Yeah, that was about as well as I could have hoped that would go.
Activating. Fire at will.
Oof. This is not as well as I could hope that would go.
I copy. Beginning short-range fire.
Unit
Rip.
destroyed.
Alright, well,
Warm up.
we'll need another one of the tanks.
Moving out. Advancing.
Not the worst thing in the world.
Awaiting orders. Let's go.
I didn't really put enough different vehicle types in this army, to be honest.
At the ready. Lancet proceeding. Heading for attack position.
Yes, sir. Firing at will. Copy.
You need to destroy that before the Warwalker's dead.
Ready to receive orders.
You should be able to kill that, especially with the artillery supporting you. I'm not 100% sure on how that matchup will go. I don't want to run the infantry in. It looks like that's gonna win because it's not actually shooting it. We do need this killed first.
Attacking target. This way. Fire at will.
Alright, there it is. Cost us a couple units, mostly the wheel tank that I'm worried about there. Or not worried about, that I'm slightly sad about. But we can get another one the next Galactic Week. That'll be a save. I think the other army is a bit more balanced, but let's go down there. We'll just keep these as a decent ground defense. And I'll start putting this back together. I'd love to take Terrace as well.
Dreadnought cruiser ready.
But hopefully the station... Or they probably built the shipyard again. So we do have to be kind of careful on that.
Tactical battle imminent.
Looks like it's a smaller fleet. I want to at least make sure we get Onderon and Duxin.
The enemy has been spotted.
Okay, it actually doesn't seem like they have done that.
Choose your reinforcements.
So, we've got Spirit of Gar. Is this the way?
Moving. All ahead.
Firing.
We should be able to get through all of these before
Moving.
either the Kiramuds are threatened.
Captain here. Fire for effect. Dreadnought cruiser ready.
Yes, sir. Bombers at the ready.
Heavy cruiser
Okay.
standing by.
I've got him. receive orders.
Yeah, they're not gonna get anything out of this.
Try not to let one on your tail. I'm in range. Comlink active.
Dreadnought cruiser ready.
Roger that.
And even though Duxin is isolated,
Try not to let one on your
like it's cut off by us taking Onderon here, it should be. I think it should still be our next target rather than leaving them.
Firing turbo releases. Fire for effect. All guns fire.
Because we could go to Ambria next and cut everything off, but then any traffic that's trying to come through, like if we're leaving Ambria alone to go through to Duxin, we'd have to like double back. And that'll make it a bit more difficult for us to hold the planet because they're still going to want to go through there. Whereas if we take Duxin first, then we have... they'd only be going through Onderon if they were directly attacking it. Whereas if they went from like Zeltros to Ambria, we'd have no warning. Plus it's a bit easier to take, so that does help too.
Invasion commencing.
I'm not sure what the planet not layout, but the planet disparity, what the
Choose your
difference
reinforcements.
between us and them is right now.
Keep going. This way.
Okay, I'm gonna
Maximum
fill up on
reinforcements.
basilisks
Production
first,
halted.
Ready.
and let's go get some money. We don't have enough assets to have too many of the capturable, like get a unit capturables.
Roger that.
But those will eventually come. There are definitely options there. Some of the craft stuff, honestly, might end up being what we put in that for the first release, which are part of the Sith roster. That was actually something that's come up a little bit in comments about the Sith having some of the older Great Hyperspace War units. That actually isn't a decision just made by us. Some of those being around still and being things that Revan made in the Starforge is from the KOTOR campaign guide, so it's an official canon sourcebook
I copy. Let's
decision.
go. Fire at will. Reporting.
We do have some different stat blocks for some of those units though, where they're not just
Awaiting orders. On my way. Inputting.
they're not just the original. We have some different stats for them. Okay, these are just the light basilisks.
Yes, Commander.
Here's the heavies.
Copy.
Need to be careful with the light. Because it seems like the turrets as a whole are from a few years ago. Need to make sure that gets
Lancet
cleaned
standing
up.
by. Aerial artillery reporting.
Yes, sir. Scouting. We'll cover you. Ready to go.
both in like what can get healed, what can get shot.
Roger that.
You can deploy.
Awaiting orders. I copy.
You guys cannot.
Always ready, sir.
All right, let's back them up at the Broglins.
Scanning area. Order acknowledged. Squad, move out.
I think as far as talking about what I'd most be hoping to update for the next preview playthrough, I think the turrets are like the main thing for ground.
On the move.
Ground is actually in a reasonably decent spot.
Form up. Spreading out. Engaging enemy. We'll back you up. Awaiting orders. Orders, sir. Copy. Fire. Target acquired.
All right, let's start moving up that way.
Take cover.
I would love some repairs.
Scouting area. Ready.
Okay, you guys can't be healed, so let's go get the hypervelocity gun with you.
Reporting.
And
Yes, sir.
you guys
Let's
don't
go.
need to be
Right
healed.
away.
Bombing
Yes,
run
Commander.
available.
Enemy sighted.
So I think we can get things started on that. Repair.
Roger that. Yes, sir. Unit destroyed. Right away. Providing backup. Moving out. Right behind you. Ready. Yes, sir. Ready to go. Awaiting orders. Enemy
Are
spotted.
they going to be able to hit that at all? I don't know.
Hostiles. Waiting orders.
Ready for orders.
Construction
At the ready.
I copy. Awaiting orders.
You secure a
Alright, let's get more infantry. And I'll get a transport for them.
capacity.
Always ready, sir.
Halted.
I just need to remember not to send my
Attack. Moving out.
my Basilisk through there.
Ready to receive orders.
At least these bigger ones can be healed. For the same reason that they can get shot from
Roger.
some of like heavier turrets as well, or the
Active.
anti-infantry and anti-vehicle turret as well.
Roger that.
Reporting.
Alright, they'll all just get healed up
Reporting in.
there.
Moving out.
I would like this destroyed if I can.
Fall out.
At least the artillery doesn't suffer from the
Roger that.
targeting bone issues.
Advance. Yes, sir. Heading out. Form up. Move out. Roger that.
Y-wing standing by. Computers locked
Alright, let's see if they can get in there.
Inputting coordinates. Keep going.
Almost there.
Yes, Commander. Ready. Awaiting orders. Right away.
Locked on target. Form up.
Alright, away you go.
Target's locked. Awaiting orders.
Form up.
I think the Barogwins can come in here now. They have a mix of... No, that's AV only. Let's get some extra... No, that's a
Swamp speeder
anti-air turret.
Spread out, man.
Alright, I think we need to just
This way.
walk into the base a bit faster.
This way. Over there.
I copy. Over there. Engines activated.
Here, you two go chase down those escaping vehicles. Not escaping.
Speeder reporting.
I'm not going to be that guy.
Copy.
I've never been that guy.
Target.
Kind of hate that guy.
Ready for command, sir.
Reporting.
Copy. Waiting your order.
Can you help the Basilisks? Then the infantry can get that? Nope. Helping the Basilisk does not mean going and exploding.
Commander.
I'm sorry if I gave the impression that that's what it did mean.
Scouting. Fire at will. Copy.
Artillery.
Weapons ready.
We can get you in range for a slightly
Avoiding fire.
better attack.
Ready.
Alright, you guys can take the barracks out.
Yes, Commander. Attacking. We'll cover you. On the move. Targeting. Unit destroyed.
Something that I think I will be showing off more is Sky, or soon, is that Sky did some new Old Republic build, or Galactic Republic buildings for Fall of the Republic,
Man, this way.
which
Ready to go.
I think they are going to make it in for point 3. I wasn't 100% sure we'd
Artillery reporting.
do that yet, but it seems like they're all ready. We haven't done it for the CIS, because they might have different buildings available than what they currently have, so different types of buildings, and we need to plan that out before we can
At the ready. Receiving orders.
actually do the structure models.
Form up. Hit 'em hard.
But hopefully in point 4, that'll be done. And it'll probably make more sense in Revan's Revenge to use those structures for the Republic than the
achieved.
Imperial ones.
Under construction. Building canceled.
Alright, let's save there again. This is the way. Mandalore the Creator. War Mind's Promise. Death's Boomstick. Very Angry Caterpillar. It's fine. Inflagrante Delecto. Beans. I might reorganize some of the fleets a bit to make them a bit better off with the distribution of some of the Shadlars, especially. Because like we're gonna be doing fine in the ship-on-ship action, but for the structures, that's where we're worrying. Mostly the structures when there is a hypervelocity gun.
Engines to full. Moving. All ahead. Engines to full. Moving. All ahead.
I might actually use that nuke fleet to do some
Dreadnought cruiser ready.
some Western expansion And I think we basically have a fleet in every direction. So we'll have, maybe we'll focus the episodes on going specific directions. So we have like an episode with each fleet. Make sure everyone gets some time to shine. Alright. Bombers, get back to the shipyard. This is going to be much easier, much safer than our prior Onderon attack, or initial Onderon attack.
Reporting. I'm in range.
Dreadnought cruiser ready.
A-wing squadron reporting.
I hope it's warm out today. I would love to go on a bike ride. I didn't do it at all last year, but I went, pulled my bike out of the furnace room last week. Got the tires all pumped up. I think it's going to be kind of cold today, but if I can, like, bike out and get lunch. I'm kind of out of food. Alright. Oh, that was my leg shaking, which probably shook the whole setup.
Reporting.
I'm going to save before doing this again. It's all been pretty stable. Like, we've had 1 or 2 crashes, I think, between both this and the Maldred playthrough. But having the access to fast saves is just such a game changer. Alright, it's been like 20 episodes since we lost the planets. But we're back.
Moving to that area, sir.
Let's get some bikes to support this.
Ready to receive orders. Comlink active. As you wish. Roger that.
Did that?
Yes, Commander.
Form up.
Orders, sir.
Awaiting orders. Open fire.
Okay, I was a bit worried about there being more trying to kill us around here.
Attack the
There's
target.
some stuff trying to kill us.
Awaiting orders. Awaiting
But
orders.
bikes, basilisks.
Squadron moving out. Reporting. Yes, sir.
Okay, there is actually a lot trying to kill us around here. But we have the landing zone.
Yes, Commander. Ready.
Try to keep you safe.
Spreading out. They got me. Attack.
Alright, wheel tank. Put the Bragmans in here, and I think we need more of the infantry in.
Attacking target. Aerial artillery reporting.
Unit
Advancing.
destroyed.
Reporting. Impact position.
Ready for orders. Transit proceeding.
Okay, let's see if we can get to the structures on that side.
Ready. Yes, sir. Heading out. Yes, sir. Yes, Commander. Keep going.
Kind of low on bikes,
Roger. Fall out, sir.
but they did their job.
Lead the way.
At the ready.
Always ready, sir. Scouting area. We'll check it out. Attacking.
Ready to
Alright, let's
receive
get some of those basilisks in, because we need some more anti-infantry over here.
orders. Fire at will.
Awaiting orders. Firing. Affirmative.
Well, the Bragmans can handle that. If you can please take out the turrets.
Unit destroyed.
Awaiting orders. Copy.
Oh shit,
Command received.
that's what that is.
Reporting. Yes, sir.
Well, let's drop artillery and some infantry.
Inputting coordinates. Sorting in. Enemy spotted. Lead the way. Roger that. Roger that.
This is just a tax agency.
Copy. Right away.
Take the turret.
Form up.
What's the other structure gonna be?
We'll assist you. Right away. Acknowledged. Ready for duty.
Well, you deploy.
Swamp speeder ready. Over there.
You're over there. I'm gonna get you guys to come protect the track yacht.
Reporting. Heading out. Awaiting orders. Copy.
We'll destroy the government building.
Fire.
And
Reporting. Yes, Commander.
can you two go check out what the other structure is?
Yes, sir.
Because I think we're gonna be able to take these two out on our
Command,
on our own with the units.
Awaiting orders.
At maximum unit capacity.
Moving out.
Go up just in case we need any more protection.
We've secured a build
Looks like it might be the case.
Reporting. Heading out. Attack.
Always ready, sir. Copy. Targeting.
Yes, sir.
Keep going. This way.
Alright. Structures down.
Squad,
Move
out.
those around.
Reporting.
Right, infantry, just get into the brawls.
Order acknowledged. Moving out. Form up. Heading to coordinates.
Yes, Commander.
Okay, that's actually just the HV gun.
Fire.
We'll check
Get
it out.
orders.
If I drop the bombs there, that should catch them.
Yes, sir.
Skip break. Let's move out. Attack.
Squad, advance.
And they might retreat after that's down.
Yes, Commander.
Computers locked on
I'm
target.
not actually sure how much more they have in the area.
Yes, sir. Keep going. Target's locked. Open fire. Attack that target.
We'll assist you.
Attacking target.
Acknowledge.
Fire
Okay.
at will.
Kill those infantry first. Is that
Move out.
Over there.
it?
Order, sir.
There's one little company. There we go.
Defeated.
Lost a fair bit of that initial army. I don't like that we lost the Basilisk, but we do still have at least one there.
Building started.
We'll get a few defenses built. But I would like to take Ambria now. Then I might do a little bit of building up between episodes, just to get some more defenses while we're kind of waiting. I just don't know how interesting an episode of me sitting on the galactic map for 20 minutes straight is actually going to be. So that's why I do those offline. I don't know if it'd be like montage material at the start of an episode in the future. If I go the route of an editor, that might be
Choose your
a thing.
reinforcements.
All ahead. Engines to full. Moving.
Alright, they do have a second defensive structure. I think every planet is going to have an HV gun.
Dreadnought cruiser ready. Fire for effect. All guns.
You guys are going to be on garrison duty.
Heavy cruiser standing by. Captain here. Dreadnought cruiser ready. Fire for effect.
Attack that target.
I think the Kiramuds can take
Yes, Commander.
the goal in.
Cruiser standing by.
Is it a trade port? Yeah.
Attack.
Alright. I'm actually going to send the Basilisk bombers
Open
to
fire.
kill...
Sir, stay in attack formation. I'm in range.
Alright, I need to just stop mashing the button. I always say it, never follow through. Okay, well there's another... Oh, one of them.
Switch pattern.
Captain here.
Stay in attack formation.
I need to not get too lax,
Weapons armed.
because there's a non-zero chance of significant damage. I need to keep that in mind.
Stay in attack formation.
All guns fire.
We have a full fleet,
Bombers
but that only gets you so far
Bomber squadron reporting.
in the days of fleetflation.
Orders. Stay in attack formation. Fire at
Go for the trade port now.
Should we go around for another pass?
Heavy cruiser standing by. Fire for effect. Captain here.
Weapons ready.
Yikes, yeah.
Dreadnought cruiser ready.
Attacking
That Kiramud's down.
Cruiser standing by. Captain here.
I should have gotten the fleet more into this.
Standing by.
Decrease to full throttle.
Captain here. All guns.
Okay, well we'll have
Destroying.
the resources to rebuild that.
Dreadnought
Should we go around for
cruiser
another
ready.
pass? Decrease to full
Cruiser
throttle.
standing by.
Stay in attack formation.
We should be okay.
Captain here.
Okay, you guys gotta kill that foray. It's just sitting in the middle of you.
Ready for duty. Watch your six.
Cruiser ready.
Switch pattern. Watch your six. Ready to receive orders. Stay in attack formation. Receiving orders.
There we go.
Heavy cruiser standing by. Firing turbo
Yeah, because we can protect Ambria and Onderon while we build those up. We'll have the other fleet come down. Probably, I might actually send it through Lantilles, Contrum, and Geezer. But we do want to take the planet first.
Keep going. Dreadnought cruiser ready.
Invasion commencing.
And this will officially cut this main portion of the Republic in half. I know we kind of cut them in half with the northern stuff in the past, but that's a smaller bit. Let's go with someone sprinty.
Right away, sir. Squad,
Because I want to sprint them over to the other landing zone.
awaiting orders. Move out. Ready. Right away.
Yeah, just hurry on up.
Yes, sir.
We've come across enemy units.
Moving to that area, sir.
Okay, these guys don't do their primary function right now because they're meant to be healers.
Affirmative. Heading out. Fall out, troops. Let's move out.
Are we going to be able to get there? And then will they still spawn their
Keep going.
secondaries?
All right.
All right.
Take cover. Target confirmed.
Doesn't look like we're going to get that.
Roger.
Maybe we'll at least get this one?
There they are.
Nope. Alright, well, we tried.
My way. Advancing.
Over there.
Maximum unit capacity.
Should have taken the truck yet.
Reporting in.
I thought at least one of them would get in before we got to enemies, though. Sadly, that was not the case.
Capacity.
Yes, Commander. Cut through them.
Assisting with suppressing fire.
Right away.
Assisting with suppressing fire.
Moving out. Heading out.
Okay, you are a main
Destination ahead.
regular basilisk war type.
Let's move out. Let's go. Keep
See
going.
if I can get over to the base and do some damage with that.
Over there.
Roger that. Ready for command. Warm up. Ready to go. Affirmative, sir. Awaiting orders. Awaiting orders. Scouting.
Lancet standing by.
Alright, I think that's got to be the barracks
Receiving
first.
orders. Targeting.
So I think you can actually manage that.
Copy.
Alright, and let's start trying to get over to this next landing zone.
Right away.
You guys come in there.
This way.
Aerial artillery reporting. As you wish.
And that's got to be the hypervelocity gun up to the right
Blast
there.
them out.
Can you kill this before you die?
Lancet proceeding.
Nice. I'm happy with that. Just go hide in this corner, maybe.
Moving out.
No, try to get out. Or try to get over to these.
Affirmative. Scanning area.
And you guys are going to protect that entry.
Ready for orders. Destination ahead.
Reporting in. Attacking! Reporting. Roger that.
Bombing run
Targeting.
available.
At the ready.
Order acknowledged.
Get the landing zone with you. Or actually, go and get the...
Moving out.
Ready to receive orders.
Get the money.
Comlink active. Roger that. Let's move out.
Form up. Awaiting orders. On the
We've
move.
secured a landing
Scouting
zone.
area.
We've secured an abandoned mining facility.
Firing! Spread out, man! Let's go.
Okay, the artillery is really helpful there.
Commander.
We got the money.
Reporting.
So let's get
Awaiting orders.
over to the base again.
Right away.
And we should be able to bombing run on that.
Fallout troops.
Bombers at the ready. Heading out.
I'm not sure which direction that's actually going to come in from, so I need to go pretty close to it.
Let's move out.
Because it takes the longest path,
Going.
but this is pretty much right in the middle, so...
Attack.
Okay.
Reporting. Fire. Target acquired. Affirmative.
Lock on target.
Keep going. Ready. Yes, sir.
All right, take out the turret.
Yes, sir.
And that mostly just leaves
Form up. Let's go.
Ready.
the hypervelocity gun. Like, I'm going to use the Basilisk to kill
Awaiting
the mining facility.
Keep going.
Or the mining facility.
This way.
It's not a tax agency. It is an actual mining facility. Because there's not going to be any units coming out of that.
Advancing.
It looks like there's some that are going to be wandering over, though.
Squad, move ready to go. This way. This way. Hostiles. Over there. Over there. Scouting.
Alright, we lost the Baragvans on that.
Roger. All right,
That's
men.
kind of
Load
sad.
weapon. Right away, sir. Awaiting orders. On my way. Reporting in.
There we go. So we'll replenish these before they get attacked again. But with that, I think we are going to leave it there for the day. So next time, our focus will be on Contrum, Lantilles, Geezer, maybe Charos as well. And then we'll have divided that area into our target goals. So thanks again for watching, everyone. Hope you enjoyed the episode as well as are enjoying the series so far. And I hope to see you next time. Bye, everyone.